Hello everyone, greetings to you and welcome to my channel. Please let me know where you are watching from. You can also subscribe to my channel for more videos. Now if I have the Alpsolarr 6 kilowatts hybrid inverter, which I did a review on some months ago, and I have 18 pieces of 450 watt solar panels. How am I going to connect these solar panels to the Alpsolarr inverter? If we look at the inverter, it comes with a single MPPT. So how am I going to wire this 18 pieces of 450 watt solar panels to this hybrid inverter? Will I wire them in series? Will I wire them in parallel? Or will I do series parallel connection? So I'm going to show you in this video. For me to wire these solar panels to this hybrid inverter, I need to look at the specifications of the solar panel and also the specifications of the inverter. Now, these are the specifications of the solar panel. That is the Trina 450 watt solar panel. The VOC is 52.9 volts. The IMP is 10.09 amps. The short circuit current is 10.74 amps. The VMP is 44.6 volts. Now, we also need to look at the specifications of the Alpsolarr 6 kilowatts hybrid inverter. The maximum PV input voltage is 500 volts DC. The MPPT range is 60 volts to 450 volts. That is the MPPT operating voltage range. The maximum input current is 28 amps and the maximum input short circuit current is 35 amps. Remember that the maximum PV input power of this inverter is 10.2 kilowatts or 10,200 watts. But the inverter, the PV access of this inverter is 12,000 watts. Now, for me to know how many panels I can connect in series, I will take my maximum PV input voltage of the inverter. I will divide by the open circuit voltage of the solar panel. So this will be 500 volts divided by 52.9. I will have 9 pieces. So I can connect 9 pieces in series to this inverter. But if you are living in a cold temperature, you have to take the temperature correction factor into consideration, and this may reduce to 8 panels to 8 pieces or 7 pieces depending on your location. That is for cold temperatures. Now, these are 9 pieces. Can I have 2 parallel strings? Since this one is 9 pieces, if this is 9 pieces, the current is still the same. That is, my IMP is still 10 amps, which is far below the maximum PV input current of the inverter. My short circuit current is still 10.74 amps, which is also still below the maximum PV input short circuit current of the inverter. So I can wire these panels 9 in series, 9 in series. Then I will now connect them in parallel. So I will show you how to do the connection. So these are the solar panels, 9 connected in series, another 9 connected in series. Now, after connecting them in series, you have 2 positives and 2 negatives. So you take them to a combiner box, a PV combiner box. So when you take them to the PV combiner box, you now have 2 outputs. That is the positive and the negative going to the inverter. So you can use 4 mm cable, or depending on the distance, you can use 6 mm cable, depending on the distance between the solar panels and your PV combiner box. Now, when the panels gets to this combiner box, the outputs, you should know that you now have combined current. The total short circuit current of these panels, you will now multiply by 2. So your total combined current will be 21.48 amps. So you need a cable that will be able to handle this current. If you want to choose the cable, you know that you have to multiply by 1.56, 33.5 amps. So I need a cable that will be able to handle 33.5 amps from the combiner box to the Alpsolarr 6 kilowatts inverter. So this is how to connect. You also take into consideration your breakers. Check my videos on my YouTube channel, you know how to size breakers, appropriate breakers, fuses. Before you connect inside this combiner box, you have fuse. You have a fuse for this first set and another fuse for this. So you need to know how to choose the right size of fuse and the right size of breaker. Check my YouTube channel. I have videos on how to size breakers, OCPDs, that is overcurrent protection devices. Now, if I want to know the total power of this PV of the system, I will multiply. Each of them is 450 watts. So I will multiply 400. This is 9 and this is 9. So we have 18 pieces. So for me to know the total power output of this PV array, it will be 450 multiplied by 18. So we have 8,100 watts, which is 8.1 kilowatts. That is the size or the capacity of the solar panels we are connecting to this hybrid inverter. Remember, it is 10.2 kilowatts. That is the maximum PV input power of this inverter. So we are still below the maximum PV input power of the inverter. The inverter also have a PV access power of 12,000 watts. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to let me know where you are watching from, and also subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next video. Do have a lovely day.